Hello dear friends, welcome back to Physics Corner. In this lesson, we are going to discuss some examples of group velocity and phase velocity. In the last lecture, we have discussed all the concepts and all the formulas which are gonna be useful to by solving the problems. Now see the first problem. What they have given, find out the relation between phase velocity and group velocity. Okay, what you have to find the relation between the phase and group velocity of a free particle. Now see, already I have told you in the classical mechanics what is a free particle. Free particle means a particle is moving with some kinetic energy. Okay, as you know that the total energy is nothing but the sum of kinetic energy plus potential energy. Now see, I am a free particle. I can move everywhere with my kinetic energy. That's why my potential energy is what? Zero. If I am moving freely anywhere, at that time my potential energy becomes zero. Therefore, now see, total energy is nothing but what? Kinetic energy plus potential energy. But for free particle, potential energy becomes how many? Zero. Therefore, total energy is nothing but what? Kinetic energy. And kinetic energy is nothing but half mv square. ये बताने की कोई आपको जरूरत नहीं. Okay, after this no problem. Now see what I am doing. I am multiplying m and the numerator and denominator. Now see, m square by v square. I have multiplied m in the numerator and I am going to multiply m in the denominator also, that is 2m. After this no problem. Now see, momentum is nothing but what? Mass into velocity. Now I am squaring on both sides, therefore p square equals to m square v square. Now instead of m square v square, I can write p square here. Therefore this becomes p square by 2m. Therefore total energy is nothing but how many? P square by 2m. Now I have already given you a formula of a phase velocity in terms of energy and momentum. That is Vp equals to E by P. Vp equals to E by P. And you have the value of energy. Put this value here. Okay. Therefore, in place of E, I am going to write P square by 2m upon P. 1p get cancelled. What you got? E by 2m. Okay. Therefore, Vp equals to P by 2m. This is your phase velocity for a free particle. Now, but they don't ask the phase velocity for a free particle. We have to find the relation in between the phase and group velocity. And I have also given you the group velocity formula in terms of energy and momentum, that is d by dp. Okay. Now see, you have E. Therefore, you have to differentiate. 1 second. Hello. Now you have E. If you differentiate this E with respect to P, you got Vg. I am going to differentiate this E with respect to P. Now see, d by dp, in place of E I am going to write P square by 2m. Now I have to differentiate this with respect to P, but here 1 by 2m is constant. I am taking it outside. Now derivative of P square with respect to P is how many? 2p. 2 times P. 2 to get cancelled. Therefore, Vg equals to how many? P by m. P by m. Now see, we have this two equation, Vg equals to P by M and Vp equals to 2 by P by 2M. Therefore, Vp equals to 1 by 2 into P by M. Am I right? Yes, I can write. Now see, in place of P by M, what you can write? Vg. Therefore, Vp equals to half times Vg. Okay. Therefore, 2 times of Vp is nothing but Vg. This is your relation between the phase and group velocity for a free particle. Simple question, डुंगरी question. Just what they have given a free particle. अब आप समझ रहे हैं कि free particle means potential energy zero. That free particle consists only kinetic energy. Then what is kinetic energy? Half m v square. Then I have adjusted this. Then in place of n square v square, I can write p square. I have adjusted p square. Then we have a relation Vp equals to E by P. I have put the value of energy here. Then I got this. Okay, this is the phase velocity. Now we also have a formula for group velocity, that is d by pp, and I found E. Just I have to differentiate this E with respect to P. Okay, I got this. Then in place of P by M, I can write Vg. Therefore, Vg equals to 2 times phase velocity. This is the relation between the group velocity and phase velocity for a free particle. Now, we are going to discuss the relation between phase velocity and group velocity for a relativistic particle. Now, while studying de Broglie's Wavelength concept, we have studied what is the relativistic particle. The particle has kinetic energy much greater than the rest mass energy. That particles are called as relativistic particle. Example, photon, whose kinetic energy is much greater than its rest mass energy. Now see. Now let us discuss the second problem. Okay, in which they are asking to find also group and phase velocity relation, but for a relativistic particle. Now see. अब देखिए रिलेटिविस्टिक यानी कि आपको एक इक्वेशन पता ही रहनी चाहिए, E स्क्वायर इक्वल्स टू E स्क्वायर C square plus E naught square. Okay, this is the relativistic particle relation in between energy and rest mass energy and P square and C square. Now see, if I am square root on both sides, E becomes under root of P square C square plus E naught square. You got the energy. And you have the formula, that is Vp equals to E by P. So just put E here. The value for E is nothing but under root of P square C square plus E naught and P as it is. Okay, this is the Vp for this relativistic particle. Now how to find Vg? Vg equals to d by dp. This is the relation for group velocity. Now, we have to take the differentiation of E with respect to P. D by dp. What is the value of E? Under root of P square C square plus E naught square. Now see, derivative of root of this. Now see, if I am going to derive the root x with respect to x is how many? 1 upon 2 root x. Just we have to use this formula. Now see, 1 upon 2 root of P square C square plus E naught square. But there is also inner function, that is P square and C square, because we are going to differentiate with respect to P. Now see here, C square is constant. You have to derive and adjust in the here on the numerator. P square is constant. Derivative of P square with respect to P is how many? 2P. Therefore, these two get cancelled. Now see, C square P upon under root of P square C square plus E naught plus square. The left hand side, this is Vg. Now see, if I make a reciprocal here, 1 by Vp becomes E upon under root of P square C square plus E naught plus square. Now see, therefore Vg equals to C square as it is. P by root of P square C square E naught square is nothing but 1 by P. Therefore 1 by Vp. Therefore Vg into Vp equals to how many? C square. This is the relation between the group and phase velocity for a relativistic part. Dugri question, again Dugri question. Just you should know this relation, that is the relation is equals to P square C square is. After that, I have taken the square root on both sides. Just I have found E. Then I have a relation for phase velocity in place in terms of E and P. Just I have put E here. Then I got this. Okay. Then again I have a relation of a group velocity d by dp. Just I have differentiated this E with respect to P. Okay. After this, no problem. Now I have taken the reciprocal of phase velocity and I got this, and instead of this I have put 1 by P. Therefore Vg into Vp equals to C square. This is the relation between the group and phase velocity for a relativistic particle. Now see again the examples number 3 and 4. Now see in the problem number 3 what they are given. The dispersion relation for a deep water wave is given by omega square of k equals to gk plus ak cube. Find Vp and Vg. In the first session of group and phase velocity, I have derived the relation for Vp and Vg in terms of omega and p. Phase velocity Vp equals to omega by k, and the group velocity Vg equals to d omega by dk. Therefore, we are going to find the phase velocity. Vp is how many? Omega by k. But you have given omega square. Therefore, omega square equals to gk plus ak cube. Now, square root on both sides. We got omega equals to root of gk plus ak cube. You got omega. Put this omega here. Therefore, under root of gk plus ak cube by k. This is your phase velocity. No problem. Now again you have to find the group velocity. What is the formula from group velocity? Vg equals to d omega by dk. You have to derive this omega with respect to what? K. Therefore d by dk. What is the value for omega? Root of gk plus ak cube. Now again, derivative of root of x, that is, what is the derivative of root x? 1 upon 2 root x with respect to x. With respect to k we are deriving, therefore 1 upon 2 times and root of gk plus ak cube. But now in our function you are going to derive with respect to k. That's why for this g is a constant. Derivative of k with respect to k, 1 into 1 plus. Here a is constant. Derivative of k with respect to k is how many? K cube ka derivative 3 times is. This is your group velocity. Dongri. Come on. Struggle करना है जब तक एग्जाम नहीं रहता. देखिए now the fourth problem. If omega is this much, then find the group and phase velocity again. Therefore, Vp equals to how many? Omega by k. They have given directly omega. Just to put here. Therefore, V power 4 k power 4 plus omega naught power 4 whole power 1 by 4 on k. This is your how? Phase velocity. Now, group velocity. Group velocity, which is how many? B by dk into omega d by dk. How much omega? V power 4, k power 4, omega naught power 4, whole power 1 by 4. Now, you have to derive this with respect to k. Now see, this is x power n. What is the derivative of x power n with respect to dx? N into x power n minus 1. Okay, this is the formula. Just relate with that formula. N is how many here? 1 by 4. Okay. In place of x, there is this term, that is v power 4, k power 4 plus omega naught whole power 4. N minus 1. 1 by 4 minus 1. 1 by 4 minus 1 is how many? 4, 4 minus 3 by 4. Minus 3 by 4. But now, there is also inner function. Okay, see, you are deriving with respect to k. For this, v power 4 is constant. So, the derivative of k power 4 is nothing but 4 times k cube. Okay, just rearrange and got the answer. Now see, this 4 get cancelled. What remains? V power 4 k cube. Now see, I am adjusting these terms in the, see, v power 4 k power 4 plus w naught whole power 4 whole power. This is your group velocity. Again the डोंगरी क्वेश्चंस, एकदम सिंपल सवाल है. सभी क्वेश्चन जो मैं ले रहा हूँ जस्ट लेवल 1 के क्वेश्चन से. ये भी क्वेश्चन सीधा v ओमेगा बाय के डायरेक्ट, फिर v ओमेगा बाय डी, ये भी ओमेगा देखते हैं ना, v इक्वल्स टू ओमेगा बाय, आफ्टर दैट just derive with respect to k, this omega. Now again discuss some more examples. The last examples of a group velocity and phase velocity. Now see the last example. The relation between the wavelength, that is lambda, and frequency, that is nu, is given by this formula. Then find out the group velocity. अब देखिए, Vg equals to d omega by dk. No, ये फॉर्मूला यहाँ पे नहीं यूज होगा क्योंकि we don't have given the omega. Okay, अब देखिए, मैंने एक फॉर्मूला लास्ट में आपको डिराइव करके दिया था. Vg equals to minus of lambda square d nu by d lambda. Okay, अब देखिए यहाँ पे डेरिवेटिव ऑफ nu with respect to lambda, but we don't have nu. But using this formula, you can make a nu. Now see how squaring on the both side for this formula. Therefore, lambda square equals to c square nu square minus nu naught square. I am shifting these terms on the left hand side and this on the right hand side. Therefore, nu square equals to nu square minus nu naught square equals to c square by lambda square. Therefore, nu square equals to c square plus lambda square plus nu naught square. Taking square root, nu becomes square root of c square by lambda square plus nu naught square. Now, I got this nu and I can derive this nu with respect to lambda. So, see, Vg equals to minus lambda square as it is. Now, d by d lambda. Put the value nu, that is root of c square by lambda square plus nu naught square minus lambda square as it is. Now, 1 upon 2 root of c square by lambda square plus nu naught square. This is the derivative of the square root, but there is an inner function, that is lambda square is also here, that is c square as it is. Derivative of 1 by lambda square minus 2 upon lambda minus 2. Now see, easily this minus and this minus get cancelled. These two get also cancelled. Now see, c square lambda square upon, I can write this lambda cube in the denominator. Now see, under root of c square by lambda square plus mu naught square. Here lambda square and lambda square get cancelled, only lambda remains. Now Vg equals to c square by lambda as it is. But instead of this, I can write nu. This is the group velocity for this given relation between the wavelength and frequency. Easy नहीं था, थोड़ा टफ था लेकिन I can say easy. ठीक है, we are in this way we use this formula V equals to minus lambda square du by d lambda, but we don't have nu in the given formula, but we can make nu. Okay, on squaring this and shifting and rearranging you can nu. Then just you have to differentiate with respect to lambda and you got the group velocity. तो देखिए इस लेक्चर में हमने we have discussed the 5 problems which were very simple and the level 1 problem. From the next video of quantum mechanics we will discuss the level 2 problems of group and phase velocity. Okay, अगर आपको वीडियो अच्छी लगी तो सब्सक्राइब जरूर करना and hit the bell icon for more updates.